Hi guys, today I want to show you all the Art of Nowcolorme books while sharing some thoughts on why I created each of these. I'll also share my coloring process with you and share some tips that may inspire you to explore your own creativity through coloring and doodling. So let's get right into it. The first volume is titled Let Yourself Go. This primarily has mandalas in it. In case you're unfamiliar with what a mandala is, it's basically a circle with a lot of symbolism in many cultures. It represents the entire universe and how everything is connected. I really enjoy creating mandalas and I enjoy coloring them as well. When I'm coloring, I tend to choose colors very randomly. I spread my supplies around and sometimes I just close my eyes and pick about 4 or 5 colors and go with those. I consciously practice not to have any expectations on how I want the finished artwork to look like. This enables me to totally enjoy the process without any expectations or stress. And at the end of it, the results that it produces is always surprising and satisfying for me. That's how I do it for the most part, but you can choose to do it however you like and what works for you. The second book is titled Stay Focused, and this primarily just has patterns for coloring. Each book in this series was created with a certain idea to help in a particular way. The first volume, Let Yourself Go, is designed to help practice to be in the present moment while relaxing and to let go of any stress or anxiety that comes with the expectations we set generally. This book is designed to help with concentration and staying focused. I generally found myself very focused when drawing or coloring patterns, and I believe this helped me in increasing my concentration levels that can be applied in other areas of my life too. I've provided some links in the description of this video which has information in a more detailed way explaining how coloring could be helpful in increasing concentration levels to relax and many other ways. I recommend that you go through that information. The third book, which is actually volume 4, is titled Keeping It Simple. This got published before volume 3 and that's why I'm referring to it as the third book. Keeping It Simple is designed to help practice simplicity in our lives and is also designed to help us reflect on how keeping things simple really brings some clarity in our mind to focus on the right things, to set the correct priorities and to really work on things that matter to us. So this book and these pages were designed to reflect on that particular thought process. And this actually came into existence interestingly because someone asked me to make a coloring book for children, and that made me create this book with very simple designs with larger spaces for kids to color this book. And I thought adults could enjoy coloring them as well, or they could explore their creativity further by doodling in the larger spaces and then coloring. Also, there's a lot of white space outside of the artworks. I encourage you to feel free to draw outside the lines and enjoy exploring beyond the borders. There are no rules. Just color them and fill them up as you wish. Use whatever supplies you like. I generally suggest you place an extra paper under the page you're coloring because the color may bleed onto the next page depending on the coloring supplies you choose. The fourth book, which is actually the third volume, is titled Limitless. I was so happy to publish this book a few weeks ago. I started working on this a couple of years ago, but for some reason I could never get myself to have a clear idea on what sort of artworks to have there. Its time came in November of this year, finally. So this book has artworks with no particular theme, but they cover the entire page, and they seemingly extend beyond the page, representing the idea of this book. Many a times in our lives, in spite of having a lot of potential within us, we are fearful of thinking or exploring beyond what we know because of fear that creeps up in various forms. This book is designed to help us remind us of our potential and reflect on it while coloring these artworks. We should try to let go of our fear, spread our wings, explore, and realize our true potential. I've really enjoyed creating this book. I've colored a few of these pages and I'm looking forward to coloring the rest of them soon. I've provided links to all these books in the description of this video. You can go check out more information about the books if you'd like, and if you're looking for some inspiration, there are links to the colored pages from all of these books. And you can also check out the Facebook page where I've shared a lot of colored pages from these books, and I continue to keep sharing, and I encourage you to share your colorings in the Facebook page as well, so that we get inspiration from each other. All these books are available in travel sizes as well. The travel size books are 5 by 8 inches and the regular size ones are 8 by 10 inches. I recommend you go with the regular size if you do not have a preference, because it has larger spaces and is easy on your eyes. But some people might prefer to color intricate designs. In that case, you would totally enjoy the travel size books. Also, it's very easy to just pop these smaller books into your bags and carry them around for you to color when you have breaks at work, you're traveling, or you're waiting for your doctor's appointments. I wanted to give you guys options to choose the size depending on your lifestyle and what works for you. I like the second volume, which is the book with patterns in travel size. I prefer coloring patterns of smaller size because sometimes it gets a little bit too much to color the big sized patterns. It gets a little monotonous. And last but not least, I also have a coloring journal in this series. I'm big on journaling and coloring, so I combined both these passions and made a coloring journal. I absolutely love this book. It's filled with mandalas in just the right size for you to take a few minutes every day to color and to practice staying in the present moment. I'm a big fan of quotes and I have a huge collection of them. This book has tons of my favorite inspirational quotes to motivate you, and it has about 200 pages, I believe, with lots of space for journaling. If you have never tried coloring before, or if you want to try exploring it in a more meditative way, please try out one or more of these books and see how you feel about it. This could make wonderful gifts as well. Thank you so much for watching this video and for supporting me through this journey. Happy coloring, guys!